Welcome, beloved soul. I invite you to breathe deeply, to let the noise of the world fall away for a moment, and to rest your spirit here in this sacred space. I come to you today not with my own words, but with a message that flows from the heart of heaven, gentle, pure, and deeply personal to your journey. The angels are whispering, and the Spirit of God is stirring, revealing something that may surprise you, something that may even unsettle your expectations. But do not be afraid. Do not close your heart because it feels unusual, for the Lord is reminding you now, His ways are higher than your ways, and His thoughts are higher than your thoughts. And the message is this: your God-ordained spouse, the one written into your destiny before time began, is younger than you. Yes, dear soul, younger. This may not be what you imagined. It may not be what your family, your culture, or even your own reasoning prepared you for. But heaven's plans are never bound by human calculations, and the hand of God does not follow the limited scripts we often write for ourselves. Your spouse is younger, not by accident, but by divine purpose. For in God's vision, age is not a barrier. In God's wisdom, time is not a wall. He sees beyond years into the eternal harmony of souls, and He has matched you not by numbers, but by essence. You may ask, Lord, why younger? Why would you choose this path for me? And the gentle answer comes, because love is not measured in years, but in truth. Because your journey and theirs, though different in length, are woven together by God's hand into one tapestry of sacred destiny. You have been prepared through your trials, through your waiting, through your tears, and now you are being given one who carries freshness, vitality, and a spirit that balances yours in ways only heaven could design. They may be younger, but they are not less. They may be younger, but they are not unready. They may be younger, but their soul carries an ancient knowing that meets yours in perfect time. Beloved soul, you must not be shocked when God's will reveals itself in ways that challenge your human assumptions. For isn't this always His way? He sent a shepherd boy to slay a giant. He crowned the youngest of Jesse's sons as king. He chose a young virgin to carry the Savior of the world. And even now, He may choose someone younger than you to walk beside you as a spouse, because the treasure of heaven is hidden in vessels the world does not expect. Do you see the beauty in this? Do you feel the peace that rises when you release the weight of human opinion and simply rest in God's divine orchestration? When you say yes to God's choice, you are saying yes to love that goes deeper than appearances, deeper than age, deeper than tradition. You are saying yes to the eternal story written with your name in it. So let the fear fall away. Let the worry about what others might say dissolve. Let the shame, the hesitation, the self-doubt melt in the light of God's truth. For if heaven has spoken, what more do you need? Beloved, the Lord is not just giving you a spouse. He is giving you a partner who carries a key to your destiny. You have what they need. They have what you need. Together, you form a divine balance, strength and softness, wisdom and openness, maturity and renewal, faith and childlike wonder. Do not despise the pairing simply because it seems unusual to human eyes. For God delights in the unusual. God delights in surprising the world through vessels that confound the wise. And you, yes, you, are about to be surprised by His love. I feel strongly in my spirit that someone listening now has struggled with this very idea. You've dismissed it before, perhaps even laughed it off. You've told yourself, no, it can't be. They're too young. It doesn't make sense. But deep down, your heart felt a tug, an echo, a whisper that said, but maybe, just maybe this is God. And beloved, that whisper was not wrong. For the angels are saying, don't be shocked. Don't resist the blessing. Your God-ordained spouse is younger. Pause for a moment. Let that truth settle in your heart. Feel the peace of God confirming it, not with noise, not with force, but with stillness, with assurance, with gentle warmth flowing through your soul. This is not to embarrass you. This is not to mock your waiting. This is not to burden you with fear. This is to lift you, to free you, to prepare you for the love that has already been written in heaven. Beloved one, will you trust him? Will you believe that he knows the partner who will guard your heart, honor your spirit, and help you walk the narrow path toward his glory? Even if it defies what you imagined, will you say yes to his better plan? For his better plan is always worth the surrender. And you will see, in time, that the one who comes, though younger, will carry the maturity of love you've prayed for. They will carry the reverence for God you have long desired. They will carry the patience, the kindness, and the steadfastness that make a home holy. They will not come to take from you. They will come to pour into you, to walk beside you, to remind you that God answers prayers in unexpected but perfect ways. And when you look into their eyes, you will not see years, you will see eternity. Halfway through our time together, let me pause and speak directly to your heart with gratitude. If this message is stirring something within you, if you feel the peace of God as you listen, I invite you to stay close to this channel. Subscribe, so that you may continue to receive words of gentle truth and encouragement whenever your spirit needs them. Leave a comment below. Share your reflections, your prayers, your questions, for your voice matters here, and you are not alone in this journey. If you know someone who is weary in their waiting, someone who may need to hear this message, share this video with them. It may be the very word they've been longing for, and if this message has truly blessed your heart, consider supporting this channel with a super thanks. Your kindness helps these words of peace reach more souls, keeping the light of God's love flowing into places where hearts are waiting. I thank you humbly, and I bless you for every way you choose to walk with us. Now let us return to the message. Do you know what is most beautiful about God's pairing? It is not only that he has chosen someone younger, it is that he has chosen someone who sees you, truly sees you. Where others may see your scars, they will see your strength. Where others may see your years, they will see your wisdom. Where others may see your story as broken, they will see it as beautiful, redeemed, and anointed. They will honor what God has carried you through. They will listen to the wisdom you have gained, and in turn, you will be refreshed by the purity, hope, and openness they bring. Together, you will walk as one, not divided by years, but united by spirit. Is this not what your soul has longed for? A love that is not shallow, not forced, not bound by expectation, but pure, divinely orchestrated, sealed by the Spirit of God. And this, beloved, is why the angels say, don't be shocked. For what is shocking to you is sacred to heaven. What is surprising to your mind is natural to the heart of God. You are about to step into a love that looks different, feels different, but is more real, more eternal than anything you have known before. Will you open your heart to it? Will you receive it without fear? Let the walls you built around your heart come down. Let the fear of judgment slip away. Let the lies that say, it cannot be, fade into silence, and let God's truth rise. For you are chosen, they are chosen, and together you will reveal a love that glorifies Him. Before we close this part of the message, I leave you with this encouragement. Trust the process. Do not rush. Do not grasp. Do not worry about how it will unfold. Simply walk with God each day, and in His time, He will bring this younger spouse into your life. And when He does, you will recognize them not by age, but by the peace that floods your soul. You will recognize them not by years, but by the Spirit that calls out to you, this is the one. Rest in that promise. Believe in that promise, and let your heart remain open to the surprising sacred ways of God. Beloved, thank you for sitting with me in this holy space. Thank you for letting these words touch your spirit. If you feel led, subscribe. For more teachings like this, leave your reflections in the comments. Share this message with someone who needs comfort. And if you feel blessed, offer a super thanks to help us keep spreading God's love. Every small act of support becomes a light that carries this message to another soul in need. Go now in peace. Carry this word in your heart. And may the God who has written your love story continue to guide you into the fullness of His plan. Beloved soul, welcome back to this moment of stillness, where heaven's whisper meets your heart. Pause. Breathe. Feel how God is already here with you, surrounding you, comforting you, and guiding your steps. You are not alone, and you have not been forgotten. The very fact that you are hearing these words is a sign your spirit is being prepared for something extraordinary. The angels are drawing close again, continuing the message begun in your heart. Do not be shocked. Your God-ordained spouse, the one you have prayed for, the one you have long awaited, is younger. And today, I will take you deeper into the why, so that your heart may rest, and your mind may understand the divine. But heaven looks not at years, but at the posture of the heart. There are souls who are young in age, yet carry an ancient maturity in their spirit. There are souls who, though younger in the body, have walked through fire, learned humility, cultivated wisdom, and carry a strength far beyond their years. And sometimes God pairs them with one who has endured longer journeys, who has cultivated resilience, who has learned patience and discernment, because together, the blend of wisdom and freshness creates harmony. Together, you reflect the fullness of His design. So do not be afraid of the difference. Do not let the whispers of society drown out the voice of God. For society may say, it looks strange, it looks unbalanced. But heaven says, it is holy, it is perfect, it is ordained. Think of Mary, the young woman chosen to carry the Christ. Think of Samuel, called as a boy to hear the voice of God, while Eli, the elder priest, could no longer discern. Think of Timothy, entrusted as a young leader in the early church, guided by the wisdom of Paul. Over and over, God uses those who are younger to fulfill divine purposes. So why would it surprise us that He might place a younger spouse in your life? It is not a mistake. It is a pattern of heaven. Beloved, you may wonder, but will they understand me? Will they honor my journey? Will they carry the depth I need? And I tell you now, the one God has chosen will. They will not come to you careless, immature, or unprepared. They will come to you refined by God's hand, purified in waiting, humbled by their own path, and ready to meet you with reverence. They will not see you as older. They will see you as chosen. They will not see you as different. They will see you as divinely matched. For love that is born of God does not see as the world sees. It sees soul to soul, spirit to spirit, destiny to destiny, and the one God is sending to you will recognize you, not by outward measure, but by the eternal bond God has placed within. Pause with me here. Let your heart rest in that truth. You will be seen. You will be known. You will be honored. You will not have to strive to prove your worth, nor will you have to beg for respect. For what God has written, no one can erase, and your younger spouse will come with eyes to see what others overlooked, with faith to believe in what others doubted, and with courage to love you as you are. Beloved, can you feel the relief of that truth? All your life you may have felt overlooked, misunderstood, or even judged by those who measured only by appearance. But this one will look deeper. They will see the treasure within you, the anointing upon you, the story God has been writing through you, and they will not run from it. They will run toward it, for God has prepared their heart to recognize yours. Yes, they are younger, but they are not blind. They are not immature in spirit. They are not incapable of standing beside you. In fact, their youth will bring something you have long needed, a refreshing wind, a new joy, a holy spark that will awaken parts of your soul you thought were lost. They will laugh with you in ways that heal your heart. They will dream with you in ways that renew your hope. They will believe with you in ways that strengthen your faith. And, together, your union will not be ordinary. It will be a testimony, a light, a witness to the surprising love of God. This is why the angels say, "Do not be shocked," because this love, though unusual in human eyes, will be undeniable in spirit. You will know it by peace. You will know it by alignment. You will know it by the way your prayers are answered through them, and the way their presence feels like home. Beloved, let me ask you gently, are you willing to let go of control? Are you willing to release the picture you painted of how your spouse should look, how old they should be, how society would approve? Because only when you let go can you truly receive. Only when you surrender your preferences can you embrace God's perfection. Do not hold so tightly to your own design that you miss His divine gift, for the one He is sending, though younger, is your equal in the Spirit, and in God's eyes, that is what matters most. Halfway through this message, let me pause again with gratitude and love. If these words are touching your heart, if you feel the Spirit stirring within you, I invite you to remain close. Subscribe so that your soul can be continually nourished by gentle words of truth and encouragement. Leave your reflections in the comments below. Share your prayers, your struggles, your hopes. You are not alone, and your words may bless someone else who is waiting just as you are. If you know someone who is weary, someone who wonders if God has forgotten them, share this message. It may be the reminder they desperately need. And if this word has truly blessed your spirit, consider supporting the channel with a super thanks. Every act of support helps us keep spreading God's love, ensuring these messages reach more souls who are longing for peace. I thank you from the depths of my heart. Now, beloved, let us continue. There is something else you must understand. God often chooses what confounds the wise. Your marriage will not only bless you, it will also serve as a witness. There will be those who whisper, those who question, those who doubt. But your union will silence them, not by argument, but by fruit. They will see the peace in your home. They will see the love in your eyes. They will see the strength in your walk together. And in time, they will know this was God. You will not have to fight to prove it. Your life together will be the proof, and those who once judged will one day bless. This is the beauty of God's pairing. It is not just for you, it is also for His glory. Your marriage will reveal His heart to others, showing them that His ways, though higher, are always good. Do you see the honor in that? You are not only receiving love, you are becoming a vessel of testimony. Every smile you share, every prayer you pray together, every act of kindness you give as a couple will reflect God's love to the world. This is why the angels rejoice. This is why heaven whispers to you, do not be shocked, because what is about to happen in your life is bigger than you imagined. It is not just about companionship. It is about covenant. It is about destiny. It is about God's story unfolding through your union. So, beloved, prepare your heart. Prepare to let go of fear. Prepare to walk in courage. Prepare to embrace a love that is younger, yes, but strong, holy, and eternal. Do not shrink back when it comes. Do not push it away out of fear of opinion. Do not doubt it when it feels too good to be true. Simply say yes. Say yes to the God who has never failed you. Say yes to the plan that is greater than your own. Say yes to the love that is already written in heaven's book with your name upon it. And you will see joy overflow, peace abound, and love flourish in ways you once thought impossible. Beloved, as we close this part of the message, I leave you with this. Rest in God's wisdom. Do not lean on your understanding. Trust His voice above the noise of the world. Trust his leading above the chatter of fear. And when the younger one arrives, you will not doubt. You will know, for the Spirit will confirm it, and your heart will finally be at peace. Thank you for sharing this space with me. If this message has been a blessing, subscribe for more teachings, leave your reflections, share it with someone who needs comfort. And if you feel led, support this work with a super thanks, so that more souls may be touched by God's peace. May the God of love guard your heart, guide your steps, and prepare you for the spouse He has chosen. And may your soul rest, knowing His plan is perfect. Beloved soul, welcome again to this place of peace, where your heart can breathe and your spirit can rest. Take this moment to still yourself, to release the worries of the day, to unclench the places in your mind that have been holding on too tightly. You are safe here, you are seen here, and you are loved with a love that has no end. Today, the angels whisper once more, "Do not be shocked, beloved one, for your God-ordained spouse is younger." By now, this truth has settled more deeply into your heart. By now, the resistance may be softening and the fear may be loosening its grip. By now, perhaps you are beginning to see not with human eyes, but with heaven's eyes. And yet, I know there are still questions. I know there may still be hesitation. So let us walk together into the depths of this revelation, so that your spirit may be fully at rest and your faith may be strengthened for the journey ahead. Beloved, God has always written stories that defy human logic. He chose Abraham and Sarah to become parents when their bodies said it was too late. He raised Joseph from the prison to the palace when everyone else had forgotten his name. He called fishermen to become apostles and entrusted the keys of his kingdom to men who the world thought were unworthy. And now, He has chosen a younger spouse for you, not to confuse you, but to bless you, not to shame you, but to honor you, not to make your path harder, but to fill it with the very balance you need to flourish. Do you see, beloved? God does not look at what man looks at. Man looks at outward appearance, at numbers, at tradition, at rules. But the Lord looks at the heart, and He has looked at your heart. He has looked at theirs. And in His eyes, the union is perfect. And if He has chosen someone younger, then your only response is trust. Trust, even when it stretches you. Trust, even when it challenges you. Trust, even when it requires courage to step past fear. For trust is the seed of blessing, and surrender is the soil in which miracles grow. Beloved, imagine for a moment what this love will feel like. Not awkward, not uncertain, not strained, but natural, flowing, peaceful, like water finding its riverbed, like the sun rising without effort, like a key turning smoothly in the lock. That is how you will know it is God. You will not have to strive to make it work. You will not have to fight to force it. You will not have to carry the burden of fear. Instead, you will feel peace. Peace that silences doubt, peace that calms your mind, peace that settles deep into your soul and says, yes, this is the one. Let me tell you something beautiful. The age difference will fade into the background. The opinions of others will lose their weight. The only thing that will remain is the love that flows between you, the covenant you build together, and the presence of God that seals your union. Others may notice the years, but you will notice the fruit. Others may question the difference, but you will live in the joy. Others may look with human eyes, but you will see with the eyes of eternity. And when they see your peace, when they see your joy, when they see your fruit, they will understand. This was God's doing, and it is marvelous. Pause here with me, beloved. Let your heart rest in this vision. Picture yourself walking side by side with them, laughing, praying, building, dreaming. Picture the way their presence refreshes you. Picture the way your wisdom steadies them. Picture the way your differences become your harmony. The the way your journeys become one. Doesn't your spirit already feel lighter? Doesn't your soul already recognize the truth? It is because the Spirit of God is bearing witness within you right now. This is not a fantasy. This is His promise unfolding. Halfway through this message, let me gently pause with gratitude. Beloved, if these words have touched your soul, I invite you to stay close to this channel. Subscribe, so you may continue to receive the peace and guidance your heart longs for. Leave a comment below. Share your reflections, your prayers, your questions. Every word you share is part of the community God is building here. If you know someone who is struggling with waiting, with fear, with doubt, share this message. It may be the very comfort their soul needs. And if you feel this message has blessed you deeply, consider supporting this work with a super thanks. Every gift helps us continue to spread the light of God's word to souls across the world who need to hear it. Thank you for walking with me, for listening with an open heart, and for being part of this journey of peace. Now, beloved, let us return to the truth. Do not be shocked. Your God-ordained spouse is younger, and they will not only love you, but they will also honor you. They will see your strength, and they will lean on it. They will see your wisdom, and they will treasure it. They will see your journey, and they will respect it. They will not see the difference in years as a burden, but as a gift, because where you have walked longer, you can guide them, and where their spirit carries freshness, they can renew you. This is the balance of God. This is the beauty of heaven's design, and this is why the pairing will not only bless you, but will also glorify Him. Beloved, when the day comes that they appear in your life, do not push them away. Do not let fear drive you to deny what God has spoken. Do not let pride cause you to miss what heaven has prepared. Instead, lean into the peace. Lean into the confirmation of the Spirit. Lean into the signs God will give you, the alignment, the clarity, the undeniable knowing in your soul. And when you see it, do not hesitate. Say yes. Say yes to God's plan. Say yes to love that may look different but feels right. Say yes to the one heaven has chosen. Beloved, let me leave you with this final encouragement. You have not waited in vain. Every tear, every prayer, every lonely night has been seen by the Lord, and He is faithful to complete what He began. The younger spouse He is sending to you is not a consolation prize. They are not second best. They are not an accident. They are your divine match. They are the one who will walk with you into the next chapter of your destiny. And together, you will build something eternal, something holy, something that testifies of His love. So do not be shocked. Be ready. Do not fear. Be open. Do not doubt. Believe. For the angels are already rejoicing, and heaven is already celebrating the love story about to unfold in your life. Thank you, beloved soul, for spending this sacred time with me. If this message has blessed you, subscribe for more words of peace and truth. Share your reflections in the comments. Share this video with someone who needs a gentle reminder of God's love. And if you feel led, support with a super thanks so that these messages may continue to reach waiting hearts across the world. May the God of peace bless you. May His Spirit guide you. And may His love prepare you for the beautiful, surprising gift He is sending, your younger, God-ordained spouse. Go now in peace, beloved. Carry this word with you and rest in the assurance that His plan is perfect. Beloved soul, welcome again to this sacred space where heaven speaks softly to your heart. Take a deep breath, release all worry, all tension, all resistance. This is a moment for your spirit to rest, for your heart to hear the whispers of God, and for your soul to be reassured. The angels are present, and the Spirit of God is moving in your life, even now. Do not be shocked, dear one, when you feel a stirring in your heart. Do not be afraid of the unexpected. Your God-ordained spouse, younger though they may be, is coming. And today, we will explore how to prepare yourself, not just to meet them, but to walk fully into the love that God has ordained. Beloved, first, surrender. Surrender every expectation you have about how your future should unfold. Surrender every idea of what a spouse should be like. Surrender every fear that says, I am not ready, or they are too young. Surrender is not weakness. It is the key that opens the door to God's blessing. When you surrender, you make room for heaven to work. When you surrender, you allow the Spirit to refine you, shape you, and align your heart with His divine plan. Do you feel the relief that comes with this letting go? That is peace. That is preparation. That is the first step in walking fully into God's love for you. Next, beloved, cultivate patience. Patience is not idle waiting. Patience is active faith. It is trust in God's timing. It is quiet confidence that what He has promised will come to pass at exactly the right moment. Do not rush the process. Do not try to manufacture the meeting. Do not force what God has already ordained. Instead, spend these days nurturing your soul, deepening your relationship with Him, and preparing your heart for the union that is coming. Because when your younger spouse arrives, you will not only recognize them, you will be ready. You will carry peace. You will carry wisdom. You will carry the love God has been building within you all along. Beloved, take this time also to pray, not just for them, but for yourself. Pray for patience, for humility, for discernment, for clarity, and for unwavering faith. Pray that your heart may be free from fear, pride, or doubt. Pray that you may walk fully into the path God has prepared, and pray for your future spouse. Pray that they may be strengthened in spirit, that they may grow in love and maturity, and that they may be prepared to meet you as God intended. This mutual prayer creates a bond even before your eyes meet. It is a sacred connection that no human understanding can measure. Beloved, do not underestimate the power of your preparation. Every moment of self-reflection, every act of faith, every tear shed in trust, these are the building blocks of the relationship God is bringing to you. The younger one is coming, yes, but you, too, are being readied. And together, your meeting will not be by chance, it will be orchestrated by heaven. It will be timed with precision. It will carry the weight of prayer, purpose, and destiny. Let me remind you gently, age does not define readiness. Experience does not define love. Wisdom does not belong to years alone. What matters is the alignment of hearts. What matters is the resonance of souls. What matters is the surrender to God's will. And in this, your younger spouse is already in step with you in ways you cannot yet see. Heaven has spoken to them as surely as it has spoken to you. They too are being prepared to meet the one God has chosen for them. Halfway through this bonus message, let me pause again to offer heartfelt encouragement. If these words are touching your soul, subscribe to this channel so that the gentle guidance of heaven may continue to reach you. Leave your reflections in the comments, your prayer. Rejoice in the quiet days of waiting. Rejoice in your prayers that go unanswered for now. Rejoice in the preparation that feels unseen. Every step is purposeful. Every moment is sacred. And when you finally meet your younger spouse, these days of waiting will reveal themselves as treasures of grace, wisdom, and divine shaping. You will see why God waited. You will understand why He chose someone younger, and you will marvel at the perfection of His plan. Beloved soul, as we near the close of this bonus message, let me speak with utmost gentleness. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Do not resist. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open your spirit to the miraculous ways God works. Your younger spouse is coming. They are coming with a heart attuned to God. They are coming with a soul ready for union. They are coming to honor you, to love you, to reflect God's glory through the covenant you will build together. And you, beloved, are ready too. You are being strengthened. You are being prepared. You are being readied for a love that is eternal, sacred, and holy. Before we close, beloved, a final invitation. If these words have blessed your heart, subscribe to stay connected to this sacred guidance. Leave your reflections, your prayers, or your gratitude in the comments below. Share this with someone who is waiting for their God-ordained love. And if you feel moved, support this work with a super thanks so that more hearts may hear the gentle, life-giving message of God's love. May God bless you in the waiting. May His Spirit fill your heart with peace. May His angels prepare your path and your younger spouse's path so that when you meet, you will recognize each other as heaven intended. Rest in this truth. Believe in this truth and walk forward with faith, for your God-ordained spouse is coming, and nothing, beloved, can stop His perfect plan. Beloved soul, welcome to this sacred moment where your heart can be still and your spirit can feel the gentle touch of heaven. Breathe deeply, release every worry, every expectation, every question. Here, in this quiet space, the angels are drawing near, and God's Spirit is speaking directly to your soul. Do not be shocked, dear one, for your God-ordained spouse, though younger, is on the path toward you. Even now, heaven is orchestrating every detail of your meeting, every circumstance that will lead your hearts into union. Beloved, know this: God's timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed, even when the waiting feels long, even when doubt whispers that it may never come. He is at work. He is moving unseen. He is arranging your paths with divine precision. And every moment of waiting is a sacred preparation, shaping your heart, refining your spirit, and strengthening your faith. Do not rush. Do not force. Do not despair. Every step is guided. Every encounter is purposeful. Every prayer is being answered in ways you cannot yet see. Beloved, pay attention to the signs around you. God speaks in whispers. He speaks in gentle nudges, in moments of clarity, in dreams that linger, in synchronicities that feel too precise to be chance. He speaks through the encouragement of friends, through the opening of doors, through the subtle alignment of circumstances. If your heart feels drawn to someone, even from afar, it may be the Spirit signaling a connection yet to fully reveal itself. If a feeling of peace accompanies a thought of them, that is God's confirmation. If you feel a stirring of hope, a lifting of your spirit, a quiet joy, that is the voice of heaven. Listen carefully. Trust it. Beloved, while you wait, cultivate joy in your life. Do not delay living. Do not pause your dreams. Do not neglect the fullness of your journey because you await another. God's love does not ask you to withhold yourself. It asks you to grow. It asks you to flourish. It asks you to prepare a heart that can give freely, fully, and purely when the one arrives. Your joy will become a beacon, drawing your younger spouse closer. Your peace will resonate, signaling that you are ready to walk together in God's plan. Let me pause gently here, beloved, and invite you to engage in this sacred community. If this message is stirring your heart, subscribe to stay connected with words of peace, guidance, and spiritual encouragement. Leave your reflections in the comments, your prayers, your hopes, your waiting heart. Share this message with someone who may need comfort and reassurance that God is at work in their love story. And if this message has blessed you, offer a super thanks. Your support allows this sacred teaching to reach more souls, helping others feel the presence of heaven in their lives. Beloved, remember this truth: age is not a limitation in God's design. Your younger spouse is not a reflection of inexperience, weakness, or immaturity. They are a reflection of heaven's timing, wisdom, and purpose. They are a vessel prepared to walk with you in harmony, to balance your strengths, to complement your wisdom, to bring fresh energy into the sacred space you will share. They are chosen specifically for you, and you are chosen specifically for them. Beloved, release fear of judgment. Release comparison to societal norms. Release doubt that whispers you are too old or too wise, that they are too young or too inexperienced. None of these earthly measures matter in God's eyes. What matters is the alignment of your souls. What matters is the readiness of your hearts. What matters is the love that flows through you, united, under God's perfect plan. When you meet, you will know. You will feel the peace, the joy, the certainty that only heaven can bring. And in that recognition, all fear, doubt, and hesitation will fall away. Beloved, as you continue to wait and prepare, let gratitude fill your heart. Be grateful for the lessons that have shaped you. Be grateful for the waiting that has refined you. Be grateful for the prayers that have sustained you. Gratitude opens your heart to receive more of God's blessings. It tunes your spirit to the frequency of joy, peace, and divine love. And it ensures that when your younger spouse arrives, your heart is ready to embrace them fully and without reservation. Halfway through this message, let me pause and encourage you once more. If you feel the peace of God speaking to you here, subscribe for more gentle spiritual guidance. Comment with your reflections, your prayers, or your hope for the future. Share this message with someone who may be waiting for God's timing in their own love story. And if this has blessed you, offer a super thanks, so more hearts may hear the reassurance of God's love and timing. Beloved, I want you to remember one final truth in this part. When the angels say, "Do not be shocked," they are reminding you to trust. Trust the process. Trust God's timing. Trust the alignment of souls. Trust the wisdom that has orchestrated your meeting before you even knew it was possible. For your younger spouse is coming, and together you will step into a love that glorifies God, strengthens your spirit, and fills your life with joy beyond what you imagined. Do not rush, do not push, do not doubt. Simply trust, prepare, and rejoice in what heaven has promised. Beloved soul, thank you for resting here, for listening with an open heart, and for trusting in the divine plan unfolding. Subscribe for more teachings, leave your reflections in the comments, share this message with someone in need, and if you feel moved, support this work with a super thanks to help bring the light of give thanks for the invisible hands of angels guiding you both toward each other. Gratitude aligns your spirit with the flow of divine blessings, opening your heart to receive fully when the moment arrives. Halfway through this final part, let me gently invite you again. If these words have touched your soul, subscribe to this channel to continue receiving guidance and encouragement. Share your reflections, prayers, or gratitude in the comments. Share this message with someone who may need comfort, reassurance, or hope in God's perfect timing. And if this message has blessed you, support this work with a super thanks, allowing these sacred words to reach more souls longing for peace and divine encouragement. Beloved, God has chosen this younger spouse for you for a reason. They will honor your journey. They will value your wisdom. They will cherish your spirit. And together, you will build a union rooted in faith, love, and purpose. This is a marriage that will reflect the glory of God. This is a love that will bear fruit beyond what you can imagine. This is a story that will witness to others that God's ways, though sometimes unexpected, are always perfect. Beloved, do not fear their youth. Do not doubt their readiness. Do not measure with earthly eyes. Measure only with faith, only with love, only with the certainty that heaven has decreed this union. Trust in God's wisdom. Trust in His timing. Trust in the angels guiding both of your paths. And when you meet, you will know the waiting was worth it. The journey was necessary. The love is eternal. And your hearts, perfectly aligned, will step into destiny together. Beloved, as we close this final message, carry this blessing with you. May your heart remain peaceful. May your spirit remain vigilant yet patient. May your eyes recognize the one God has chosen for you. May your union be holy, joyful, and abundant. And may the angels continually surround you, guiding, protecting, and preparing both of your souls for the sacred meeting ahead. Beloved, as always, if this message has blessed your spirit, subscribe for continued guidance, leave your reflections in the comments, share this with someone in need, and consider supporting this work with a super thanks. Every act of support ensures that more hearts hear the gentle whisper of heaven. Go now in peace, beloved. Walk with faith. Walk with hope. Walk in the joy of knowing that your God-ordained younger spouse is coming, perfectly, beautifully, and in God's divine timing. Rest in this truth. Believe in this truth and allow your heart to be ready for the love that heaven has prepared.